let's hit the road again here. Here we are, my purple Freightliner. And my logs. A lot of logs. Truck and a half of logs, actually. All the way from Oregon to Louisiana. Like I said, I don't question the dispatch, I just take the load. I'm getting good mileage for this. When do they expect us? Midnight at the Oasis. Oh, we got some time because we only got 26 hours supposedly, so if we depending on when I change, I like to change the clocks so I don't drive at night. Because then if I drive at night, I miss all the good stuff, all the scenery. I am wondering whether I'm going to hit a detour on this map, this route. Supposedly they're random. I'm not sure whether they get spawned when you first pick a job. And if you change the route, maybe you miss them. Don't know. I mean, oops. He was there. We didn't tip it. That was good. That was good. But we're going up into the mountains now. That's good. But, well, that was damn lucky. And not even anybody there to do a clip. All right. That's snow. I don't know. Let's do the oh, people actually went by me. That's interesting. Usually they sit behind you and whine. And I guess they're not going to sit behind me and whine, so I'm good. I'm good with that. So do we actually go through mountains? We don't do enough mountains on this map, you know. Not like you do on the Mexican map. Or some of the other standalones. Actually, Hungary does not have mountains, does it? It should have. That's another map I like. I really wish they'd tune that up. It hasn't been updated for a couple of years, I think, other than compatibility issues. I think the guy who does the Hungary map, Frank, look at all the water. He's waiting for somebody to redo a lot of models for him, the prefabs, sort of as, so that you can just cut and paste them easier. I don't know. So today was do laundry and take down the Christmas tree and put all the decorations into boxes. So tomorrow, I guess, we'll be hanging up the laundry and take the boxes downstairs. Although, well, there's only a couple left. Every time I went down with to get the to check on the laundry, you know, I'd take a box down. So pretty good. We're setting the cruise at 65. Come on now, slow it down. I'm not sure what we have next on our radar. Oh, neither is the map. Why does it have me doing that? Strange. Why are you doing that? Thank you. Did I want to go to the gas station? No. Thank you for offering. I guess this could be interesting, or, you know, I could do a bunch of little roads here. There's roads I haven't done yet. You know, this one. Well, that sort of takes me just down to 24. That's a couple hours. What if we had this? Yeah. Then here? Oh no, Wichita's okay. Wichita's okay. Sure, let's see what that does. Oh, okay, why aren't we going like that? Because we can't. Ah, I getcha. Okay. We do anything else exciting here? Oh, we can go Sholo. That's fun. Why don't we do that? Why don't we go down past Sholo? No, it's Simon I was thinking of. We could do San Simon and then go down here. Samarilla, Houston. Yeah. Although this is a new piece of highway, so it's possibly something nice has been done there. Okay, 34 instead of 26, but Okay, it's always fun to boot along here and see what happens. Oh, that was tippy. Perhaps 65 is a little high for this. Oops. I think I like this more. I like this more than the railroad one. I think it's a little more interesting. There's a little more variety. There's a little more to do. On the railroad one, there's not a lot of there's not a lot to do. It seems to be things out of your control, like braking. Braking is really hard. But yeah, it's, you know, it's a lot of slow running on the railroad. But on the other hand, I mean, it is fun to explore. Put together a train and bring it to the other end, but it's real time too. So like what would take it's 1-to-1. So what would take 2 hours on the railroad takes you 2 hours in real time. So all to say, I think I should try streaming the railroad one again, just to see what happens. Just a normal simulation, not trying to recreate the accident like I did. Just see if whoa, look at that jet go across there. See how many people follow it. Okay, let's get the well, that's a good point. I will always win in this one. I'm cautious enough that I don't flip over, and if I do flip over, you can do saves. The railroad one, that's true, I could derail. Usually what happens in the railroad one is I can miscalculate the amount of brake application I have going downhill, and have too much. And the only way you can get by that is to stop, release the brakes, recharge the system, use the dynamic brakes to try to hold the train back if you're on a hill, and then start up again with, you know, excuse me, you know, with 12 pounds instead of 20 pounds on the brake cylinder. So but yeah, I never saw it like that, but you're true, that is a difference between the two. This is definitely more scenic. And the scenery goes by faster than if I was doing like 20 kilometers an hour or whatever, 20 miles an hour on a train run. But I don't think I've ever. I think I only streamed the train that one time. I also streamed Life is Strange. You may see that back in my streams. I did a number of the sequences on Life is Strange. And it seemed popular, but I just quit playing it. I don't know if I'll ever finish it. The scenarios, well, there's two problems. The challenges that they did were sometimes very annoying, and that you had to find something in some sequence, but it was, I don't know, they were too hard. You had to go back and redo things and go back and redo things until you finally got the right answer. And I wasn't that excited with the story. Yeah, well, the new editions. Now, but you've watched different ones. So, do you find some maps are less repetitive than others? This is the ATS, right? And I'm on the coast to coast add-on. So it's a lot of cookie cutter. Cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste. I find that ATS is more even the regular map on ATS is more boring than the ETS regular map. There's more variety on ATS than there is. Sorry, there's more variety on European than there is on American. So European is less boring. Some of the add-ons like Southern Region and Hungary map for European are very detailed and I think very interesting. I think, well, they started off during European, right? They started off doing ETS years ago, so they spent more time on it, and they're from there. I think they actually brought the ATS out and they dumbed the game down a bit. But the people who do the add-ons, like there's Coast to Coast and Canada Dream are add-ons, and they are a good effort, but there's so much area to cover that they suffer for it and they're kind of boring. Mexico is better. Specifically the Oregon add-on is good. I'm hoping the next one I think is Washington. I'm hoping that Washington shows the same quality. But if you watch the train simulator, the train simulator is a number of years old, and it's more boring than this. It's more, there's less variety than this in Train Simulator. There's some engines that are kind of fancy in Train Simulator. Like there's some where you have to go through a startup sequence. That's kind of cool. Here we are, big log truck coming through Vegas. Here we come. Wake up, people. Did they wake up? George, I think they did. It always takes me down a little back road here, and I don't think I want to do that, really. I think I want to go here, this way. Not sure why the game always takes me down that back road. I'll find out. Maybe we'll discover the that the alternate route is really bad. Okay, well here we are on the other route. Oh well, okay, I get that. That's true. The in this game, well, actually, if you drive on this in Russian open spaces, they have changed the map. So that the northern part, the roads are all snow, and what they've done is they've changed the characteristic of the roads so that they are all slippery. So traction is worse for starting and stopping, so that's good. That's a good thing. So weather does matter for that. What the hell's happening up here? Coming through, would you like to drive in front of me? What the hell is this? So they do some changes, but yeah, weather, well, I mean, yeah, that's true. In Train Simulator, if it's snowing, your wheels slip and you get less traction, and it takes you longer to brake. You guys not see me changing lanes here? I didn't have my signal on, that's why. Got my wipers on just in case I go through water. That's a help. Okay. Guess I need my wipers on now if this was at all effective. I've done a save. What happens when I try to drive through this? I can't, can I? Can I actually drive through this? Pretty, oh, I can't really get there. Seems to be a piece of road that we can't do, so that's an interesting implementation. No, you slide right by it. Yeah. Fine then, I'm good, thank you. Thank you, folks. Yeah, you're getting me to think about these two games in a different way. Like the fact that the weather does nothing in this, whereas in Train Simulator, even though it's a really old game, it affects the traction. My only concern, like I said, is Train Simulator. It is so freaking slow, but it's interesting to put the lights way over there. Here we are in town. See, there's variety here. I mean, we had that, we're in Vegas, we had that geezer coming up out of the manhole. Okay, go fast again. Actually, I'm thinking I've got a new mod for the train simulator, the B&O Railroad. We're tippy there. Oh, nice pop-up mountains there. There's another version of the train simulator program called Train Sim, in which you actually get out, walk up and down. You know, you have to get off the train, walk up ahead, throw the switch, come back again. You have to, you know, turn on and turn off a lot more things in the game, and the simulation is more authentic. But the problem is they've got hardly any routes in it, so. They played it a bit, but the train sim itself has routes all around the world. If anything, the problem with the train TS 2019, the train simulator 2019, the problem is it's so many DLCs available from the developers. It's thousands of dollars to buy the whole game. Honest. They got different countries in Europe and US and America, you know, and then they've also got many routes in those countries, and then many engines you can run on those routes, either steam or diesel or electric. I should have, well, I had a lot of fun exploring the different routes and stuff, a lot of them in England and stuff. There's a lot more DLCs too. There's all sorts of add-ons of routes. Stock, rolling stock. Hey, shift down, thank you. Excuse me. So, 30 hours, which is 90 minutes, which is... No. Be a while. No, I'm gonna go till 11:30 and then I'll quit. Oh, I can bypass the way station. Well, thank you. I was going to bypass it anyways, because, you know, for all their detail, the way stations are boring, because all you do is you go get weighed. There's no inspection, there's no papers examined, nothing happens. You could add that even. You go in and you hit the button and it tells you your weight. It'd be good if you hit the button and it said, you know, processing papers, all is in order, and here's your weight. Everybody's stopping. It's like, why are we stopping? Oh, because everybody's stopping. Getting over. Is there somebody there? There was somebody there. I think I'm gonna turn up here, do I? Oh yeah, go under the bridge and I got up the ramp. Oh, and there's a stop. Nice gradual braking, eh? You need a G-force meter. Oh, that's another thing this train simulator has. Actually, there's a G-force meter to show if you've jammed on the brakes too hard or taken a corner too fast. It's mostly effective if you're doing a passenger run. The passenger runs, of course, you're timed. You have to be at the station within, you know, so many minutes or seconds of your time. But you also are docked points if you swerve and, you know, knock everybody out one side of the train by taking a corner too fast. So. No, you're right. You're right. So you have several $1 million. I have suggested online, and I think in some forums and that the consequences should be. Well, if you look here at the skills, or yeah, the skills. If you speed or, you know, damage the truck or do all sorts of stuff like that, they should start taking these skills away. Start docking you, or in this in the your levels. You know, they should start knocking your level down. You know, I've got these experience points because level 52 because I used to cheat because I had to restart everything. But start knocking things down, make it a consequence. Because in the train game, yes, long story short, TLDR, in the train game, there are consequences every time. Well, first of all, if you go out of control, you run off the track. But there's career mode games. Every game is you can play a lot of games in a career mode where you start off with 1,000 points and you lose points for speeding or for rough driving or for being late or early if there was a timed point, or for picking up the wrong load or going in the wrong direction. So all sorts of shit like that, you lose points. Which, yeah, I guess. What the hell? See? Somebody whacked into me. Now granted, I was changing lanes, but now I got all this damage. Well, yeah, okay, I got some damage, so there's a consequence, but I still keep going. When you have So you have damage to engine, transmission, and chassis, and cabin. The wheels are just, they wear out. When the wheels get worn out in ETS, you have less traction. Not so in the American one. So ding, 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 ding. And nothing to the trailer that shows wheels on the trailer. But the only thing that happens on the truck is your engine can start stalling on you. If you're shifting manually and your truck gets damaged, you start losing gears. So, 12 speed, you have no more 4. But it's not the end of the world. And yes, you get fines for speeding and shit like that, and red lights, but if I got $3 million right now, who cares? Another good point. Yeah. Interesting. I never took the time to compare the two of them on details like that. So. And the ones that are scenarios, that are small scenarios on that, like the Canadian Rocky Mountains one, there's an awful lot of we're just driving the train for an hour through mountain passes with trees. But there's a lot of scenarios like this B&O, an old coal train area in the Kentucky mountains or whatever. Yeah. Switchbacks that you have to go forward and then back up the other side and then go forward and then back up, just zigzagging up a mountainside. They're cool and they're short enough that there's left a lot of interest to see. A lot of detail. Oh, excuse me. A lot of details to see. So. Yeah, and there's insurance too on the American side too, so they kind of dumped it down. So if you get damaged, you've got insurance. So you go to a garage and you get fixed. You pay like a $20 premium or something, or like maybe more than that, but you pay a deductible basically and you get fixed. So $3,000 worth of repairs cost you $200. Now they have detours in this. That's cool. Well, my understanding is that without the mods, ETS would have never... There was an ETS 1, I believe. ETS 1, and then after a long time there was an ETS 2, and in between those two games, my understanding that there was a whole community of modders that kept the game alive. And now I think the developers are ramping up. I watched their latest video. A couple of weeks ago they did a several-hour video, and what they're saying, I mean, they got 70 people now, whatever, and I guess they maybe had 7 at one point. So they're hiring like hell. They got lots of people working on it, and they're cranking out exceptional products like Baltic and Oregon compared, the bar was low compared to the boring stuff they did before. Relatively boring stuff. The new stuff is really good, so maybe there's hope. Train Simulator from Dovetail Games is the opposite. They've got so many DLCs and they've made so much money off people, and they haven't changed the base game, so people get pissed off. So I don't think I would have been. I would not have started playing ATS without the mods, without Coast to Coast and extra trucks, because ATS when it came out was just California, wasn't it? It was a boring California. And they have hardly any trucks. That's where the mods have helped ATS, because there's hardly any trucks in the licensed. So big help having all those modders for ATS doing other trucks. Like this, like my FLB, my Freightliner. Speaking, I was thinking derailing. There's lots of tipping over in multiplayer when we do convoys in this game, because we just drive like idiots and tip over, but again, you just do a slash fix or whatever, or recover to a garage, and all is forgiven. There's no points lost, no money lost. So I guess we're not going to have any mountains anymore, wherever we are. Let's see where we are here. Oh, no. Then Holbrook, Sholo, and Clifton. This is interesting because we go by a huge open pit copper mine. But let me get back to you a sec. I need a snack and more wine. So I'll be back. Don't go away. Okay, got my snack, my wine. It's fairly quiet downstairs, I noticed. My landlord's birthday. Not sure which number it is, but had a bunch of people over. You know, in their 20s. Students. Well, a lot of couples. Pretty young girls. Attentive boyfriends. A lot of yelling at each other because everybody wants their story told. And if only I talk louder, then you'll hear my story. So thanks for viewing, folks. Whoever is viewing, if you're a follower, thanks for following. If you're what have we got now? 435. That's not too shabby at all. If you're want to support me, you can share me with bits. You can subscribe with your Amazon Prime. You can buy my books. I got a lot of followers last summer, I think, a long time ago. I was on last night, and RT Gamer rated me with, 800 people or something. And my chat just exploded. A lot of them stayed, a lot of them followed. So, it's cool. It's cool. There we go. Drop that. We drop it. We don't really need the rev screaming through the ceiling here. They tend to with this. Putting the cruise control back on. Let's do something other than just go 43 miles an hour. 55? We can do 55. What is our time? 27 hours. 27 hours. Could be a while, but I could hang out. I could keep at her. I got more diehards if I hang in there, eh? So we're, I'm not sure where we are now. We just passed Flagstaff, Arizona, so I suppose this is Arizona Lake. You know, sandstone. I should be careful what I wish for, but I wish I had hit a detour. Quick transition there out of that scrubby looking forest to, yeah, well, that's Arizona. Missed a convoy today. Maybe I'll catch one tomorrow. My group, Lazy Truckers, runs convoys to VTC. They run convoys Saturday and Sunday. One day is ATS, the other is ETS. I can't remember what tomorrow is. It'll be multiplayer, so you're limited to how many options you can bring to the game. You know, some people hack their save file, put different trucks in and stuff like that, so I suppose I could, but I lack the interest to learn how to do it. Let's go to 60. What the hell? Let's run amok here. Walk on the wild side. Oh, look, we're getting into some mountains too. Okay, we're getting out of the desert. We're actually getting into some mountains, so maybe we'll have that. Let's see what we have on the other side. Maybe more mountains. And we're losing the road here. Realize I better slow down because there could be people letting other people in. Going really slow like that. Yep. Yep. That wasn't bad. I mean, that's what people are supposed to do. Let other people in. Still. Okay, dumping gravel. Good fun. Guess I'll have to do my taxes in a couple of weeks. It's you need to get a bunch of charitable donation certificates in, but it's fairly easy now because the forms, investments and pay stubs and all the sort of things that send you money, they send you an official form, and they also send a copy to that official form into the tax department. So the tax department has all that shit. So they finally admitted to it, and now I've got a program that I use to do my taxes. But rather than me to even looking to find those forms, the program just sucks the information from the tax database, populates my tax form, calculates my taxes, I do some massaging, and then it turns around and uploads the form. I send in a check, we're square. Now why is everybody let me see why they're stopped. Just waiting for somebody to turn. Okay. I'm good with that. Holbrook, we got Holbrook. There we are, downtown Holbrook. Isn't that exciting? Keep rolling here. See, get out of the huff. Get out of the chute faster when you're just rolling. It's all about momentum, man. Sure, Just pull right out. We're good. Doesn't seem to make any difference to the eye whether you got high beams on or not when they do that. Rocks on Route 66. Well, there's rock music on Route 66. There's kicks on Route 66, or you can get your kicks. So we're actually going on Route 66, aren't we? Let me look. Kicks. Huh. Well, interesting, because I don't see any 66. Actually, I thought Route 66 went north-south through the States. Get your kicks on Route 66. I'm not even seeing it where I'm at, you know? Where am I at? Am I lost? I'm here. It's Saturday night, ETA Sunday night, and what are we supposed to be there? Monday morning. So, okay. See, that's what happens. Sometimes the AI, if I didn't look carefully, but if the front wheels are over the line, it's considered as being into the intersection, waiting for the light to change, and then they go ahead. Sometimes you got a couple, like one with the front wheels and somebody slightly ahead, but still, trains, no trains. Let me in, yes you are. They're programmed to sort of notice that it's a merge. Where am I going? I'm going to, from Oregon to Louisiana with a load of logs, a double trailer. And my Freightliner. Ooh, excuse me, Freightliner FLB. But welcome to my stream, Bradley. Chugging along. These are mods, of course. The Freightliner FLB is a mod, and the double trailer is a mod. And I'm driving on Coast to Coast, which is a mod. But other than that, I'm in ETS. Or ATS, sorry. I have a Kenworth. I have a K-Whopper, but I like this. I don't know. I just think this is cool. So old school, you know. Hey, Bona. I got an old Mac too, Mac B61, I think, which is from 1959 or something. I like my K-Whopper best, I think. Kenworth W900, I think. But I like to change it up. I get tired of the same truck. Easy. And I don't bling up the inside a lot. I don't have all the pennants and stuff that they have in a lot of the European trucks. Gas, we're good. I'm not gonna turn here either, because it's a stupid turn. Turn here where there's a light. Oh, your dad's he's getting a real truck, W900. Oh. Well, I've got Kenworth, you know, sloped hood, and then I got a Kenworth blocked hood, whatever you call it. What are you doing, buddy? This one, okay. So this is the W900. I just like the look of it. It's just, and then this is my Freightliner. I got a Peterbilt, which looks a lot like the Kenworth. I got a Volvo just because they brought out the Volvo. And then I have this is my Max 61. It's hard to see, but it's old school Mac, definitely. Maybe I'll do that next, or maybe I'll. Okay, move, buddy, because we're going faster now. Maybe I'll do that next, drive that next, or maybe I'll go to Train Simulator next. You're probably going to change lanes, or oh no, we're all changing lanes. Okay. Okay, we're stopping. We're capped. I guess I wasn't sure what I'd set it at. 60? Okay. Go. That came in. That dive bombed me. I'll be back in a sec here, okay? I am an old school kind of guy. I'm an old guy. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I gotta get a snack, but I'll be back in a sec here. Ha! Yes, Bradley, hey. I guess I am an old school kind of guy. Being old. But young school enough that I am streaming on Twitch. I go to my local sports bar, talk to people there, and might be a couple. Yes, they are. At a local hip-hop festival, House of Paint. Oh, nice dive. Nice flying, buddy. I used to be really into, well, I'm still into photography, but I used to be more into photography, especially of graffiti in back alleys. As an art form. And I also worked with different groups in helping to promote it as a way to involve youth and communities in to get local youth and their community and the cops all together in trying to improve the community and improve links between members of the community. So it's very much, graffiti is very much an instrument of social change. So. I still see it as that, but I got other things to do, like writing and streaming online. Oh, this is the road that I wanted to go on, is it? Is this the, oh, shit, we're gonna miss it. Well, we're gonna have to take a chance, and we got 23 hours to go yet. We're gonna be late. Your cat is dumb? Cats are either enigmatic or dumb. People disagree as to whether the cats are dumb or they're just pretending to be dumb because they're so cool. So, you have your choice there. So what does 4:30 look like? Well, even 4:30 in the morning looks good. So time zones are screwed up on this. Because it gets, you know, dark soon and then bright too early. So it's like we're skewed on one side of the time zone. Like, don't know. Anyway, this is the tour that I wanted to get in. This is a little tiny road. Oh, cats usually freak out if they're not in a box. Cats love boxes for some reason. You put a box on the floor or an open paper bag on its side. Thank you, master. And then the cat will just sit in the box. There we go. Doesn't have to be a deep box. Yeah, mine used to be in it. Then I'd play games where you know, play with my fingers on the outside and get him to attack me. Oh. Well, then I would say your cat is either dumb or very much an individual. Again, hard to know which extreme a cat is. Either dumb or he's very cool. Either I'm too dumb to know what to do with a box, or I know exactly what to do. I've seen the other cats. I'm too cool. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. No. My last cat lasted until she was, I think, 20. Ooh, another broken bus. Sorry, do you want me to call 911? I can call 911 for you if you want. So, Monday morning, which is late, because they want us there by Monday morning at 12:30, and we're going to be Monday morning at 4. We have to change 4 hours. Come on now, let's get that speed up there. Big rocks. Campground. .40. Very slow zone here. Well, actually, yeah, cats freak out if they're sealed up in a box, especially because if they think they're going to the vet, so. Yeah, I would say that cats can freak out in a box if they can't get out of the box. Unless they pretend to be cool and fall asleep. I think we're coming close to the open pit mine. Interesting. Oh, here's more rock cuts. Watch for traffic. What kind of traffic? Traffic that's not moving like this? It's traffic in a way. Oh, I think there's a rest area coming up. Not that we need it, we're good. Oh, it's pretty low-key. Let's just pull off on the road, side of the road here. Oh, there's some stuff there, okay. Upside down. Ah, yes. And then cats can embarrass. They realize at some point that they're not being cool. Owners laughing at them gives them a hint, but yeah, cats will figure that, okay, this is annoying, I'm not being cool, I'm upside down, don't know what to do. Take it away. Sorry, that is the cat that you had to let out because the box is upside down. You weren't still talking about your dad. Yes. Well, we're not racing up the hill here, but there you go. Nice load of logs. All the way from Oregon. My comment about load so much faster than some. My comment about load. Don't know. You got me, Bradley. What do you mean, my comment about load? I did not make a comment about load, and how would it? Did I? And actually, how would it be much faster? You're listening to my comments. Or do you need me to my channel page? Oh. Well, I don't have a delay. Some people have a delay. Some people put a, I don't know. Some people, well, if there's a shitload of people, that delays it. You can also put a delay in so that, and that gives the moderators a chance to, here, see. Make something over here. Yeah, there's the big pit. There's the big pit mine. Yeah. No, I have the auto mod. It's not an autocorrect, it's an auto mod. So I have the auto mod on, but the auto mod is pretty fast. There's the open pit mine. Goes way down. Way down. Way down. And then on the other side we have another one that goes way down. So unfortunately, you cannot pick up cargoes yet. That would be fun. There's a open pit mine in Mexico map. There's an open pit mine like that in the Mexico map. It takes you 6 or 7 hours to drive down to get to the bottom. It's spiraling. There are trucks parked, mining trucks parked, blocking the road almost completely. You know, piles of debris and stuff. It's just a mess to get down there. But you can get down. You get down and pick up a cargo, and then you have to come all the way back up. So, am I online? Am I online? You online? Sorry, are you? Is that a question, Bradley? Or a statement? $27 feet. Yeah, we're good. Am I online with real people? I am online with you. I'm assuming you are real people. So yes, I am online with real people. I haven't done a convoy in a while, but in a convoy I am definitely online with real people. Am I online with real people in the game, or am I in AI mode? I'm not multiplayer right now. I have played multiplayer on occasion. Do you mean multiplayer? Because I can't be multiplayer because I'm in the coast-to-coast map. And you would see labels over people's heads because they were trucks. See, I mean, you can go in there and get a load, I guess. Now it's too late to check. I'm just wondering, what do you get here for a load? Clifton. Oh, okay, Clifton. So you'll get mining loads. No. No, I'm not a multiplayer because I would not be able to play in Coast to Coast if I was multiplayer and you see labels of people's over people's trucks, but I am. Oh, there's a gas station coming up. Good. Downshift. Yeah. Well, I forgot about it really. I think I'm okay though. No, I was just chatting and I got distracted, so time flies when you're having fun, right? But I got a bunch. I think you get like 250 miles. Yeah. Yeah, I got 271 miles, I think. Yeah. I can still hear people not yelling, giggling and talking in loud voices downstairs from my landlord's birthday party, but am I in New Jersey? No, I am in, yes, I am in New Jersey. I am in the little known desert portion of New Jersey. Not many people go there because they don't like the deserts. They say, why would I do the deserts? I could go to Nevada. Or... Yes, that's true. Just coming up to Clifton Powers. We'll stop for gas and then we'll check it. There may be a trick here. We are in Arizona. We're not in Coast to Coast. Right? Phoenix, Arizona. Jolo, Clifton. We will soon be out of. We'll be in. And even, what, Albuquerque is in New Mexico? Isn't that, yeah, New Mexico. It's part of the map, isn't it? Yeah. So New Mexico, I think, isn't that one of the DLCs? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a Clifton, New Jersey too. I get you. Yeah. Yeah, Bradley. Well, I used to have Karis and Reed, friends of mine. They used to often watch my streams. Excuse me, and Karis, Kathleen would be the one that would say, "Hey, run out of gas, Gramps." Now, is this an annoying gas station? Do I have to drop my drawers? Drop my load? No, we're good. You can pick up a load here too if I wanted to. I don't, but I could. No, this was not bad. This was not bad. I'm looking at the back end. We're good here. The sign is not too close. We'll do good. We'll do good. But it is midnight, my friends. So I think I have to. I think I have to fade away. As much as I hate to leave when everybody is popping in, joining up. I mean, if I got raided, I would have been okay, but I didn't, so I won't be. So, thanks for viewing, my friends. Yeah, only 11. Yeah, it's midnight here. So, thanks for viewing, my friends, and thanks for. If you're a follower, thanks very much. If you're a supporter with bits or subscriber with your Amazon Prime, thank you. And I'll be on tomorrow. So, night all. Ta-ta for all. Maybe I'll do some train simulator tomorrow. We'll think about it.